Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. He's the worst racist ever. But Donald Trump makes the blacks outperform the whites, minorities, and non-college grads. Blue-collar workers see greatest gains in Trump's historic economy. The Trump economy continues with arguably the best economy in U.S. history. Job numbers released today through the end of November show an increase of another 266,000 jobs, and the unemployment rate remains at historic lows of 3.5%. The White House continues to report that this economy could arguably be the best of all time, because it is. But when you dig down into the numbers, you see the Trump economy is helping minorities, non-college grads, and blue-collar workers the most. Blacks, Hispanics, and non-college graduates are seeing the greatest gains. Trump advisor Steve Cortez broke down the numbers and explained how minorities and non-college grads are excelling the most in the Trump economy. But the left will tell you that we need to create jobs for the poor people. The headlines of the employment report deserve celebration, with 266,000 new jobs created last month, including 54,000 in manufacturing. But the details reveal even better news for the U.S. workforce. For example, the quality of the increase matches the quantity of new hires. As yearly earnings exceeded 3% growth for the 16th consecutive month, a mark seen in only 3 months. Pardon me. A mark seen in only 3 months total during the Obama years. In addition, those wage gains now flow overwhelmingly to workers previously left behind. The uneducated. Isn't that wonderful? You don't have to go to an indoctrination center to get a better job now, to get higher pay, to get full-time job. For example, blue-collar wage growth exceeded white-collar wage growth. Non-college grads outperformed those with degrees, and black incomes surpassed those of whites. The point here is not to engage in the divisiveness of liberal identity politics. All Americans enjoy robust wage growth. But it also is important to highlight the tangible benefits to groups that most needed a leg up on the economic ladder. A key driver of the new dynamism is the labor market has been the revitalized small business sector. Hispanics, as the statistically most entrepreneurial demographic in America, benefit handsomely from the renewed zeal of startups. As Friday's report detailed, the Latino jobless rate has been under 5% for 20 straight months. Prior to President Trump, there had been only 1 month ever of sub 5% Hispanic joblessness back in 2006. But at last, tax and regulatory relief have unleashed the animal spirits of American strivers. No wonder a recent CNBC survey of small business owners found Trump's approval rating at a new record high of 60%. What? In 2017, that same study showed only a plus 3% net approval-disapproval rating for the president. Now the figure among small business owners has exploded to 20% in favor of the president. Not surprisingly, this economic vitality is spurring record optimism and right into the key Christmas shopping season. For example, the respected University of Michigan survey of consumer sentiment recently registered above 95 for the 30th month out of the last 35. For context, the last time that study showed such a sustained level of elevated enthusiasm was during the tech boom of the late 1990s. I think I said that wrong. Late 1990s. Isn't that wonderful? And more great news with China. We win either way. The U.S. is in a great position in China trade deal thanks to President Trump. China needs the deal while the U.S. wins either way. President Trump has the U.S. in the position to win with the deal with China or without. Here's why. For starters, President Trump's economy is on fire. More Americans are working than ever before. Unemployment is at 50-year lows. Wages are way up and the stock market is at record highs. Yesterday, CNBC Jim Cramer said that the U.S. is enjoying its greatest economy in his lifetime. These are the best economic numbers in the past 50 years. What an incredible way to end this decade. Unemployment down, wages up, stock market way up. This is the Trump economy at work.
What the cable companies, cable, CNN, MSN, what do they cover? The number 16th is positive economic news. All the rest of them are negative. So you know what's going on here, Joe. People don't want to say good things. And this is the best number I've ever seen in my life.
I said this earlier, can it last forever, Jim? How can it last forever? Unless it's a participation rate.
No, I think it has to go.
Let's see if we can make it sound bad.
Go up, Joe, because when we win the trade war, which you know we're going to win now because we have the better numbers, then they're going to have to put jobs here. That's what they're going to have to do. We're not even talking about that yet. In the end, the Chinese are going to have to put jobs here because this thing is, the president can walk away from the table with this number.
You are so anti-normal, knee-jerk thinking of the MSF. So we could actually have more jobs coming back if we win the trade war. No, you won't see that written or said anywhere.
Well, sometimes the truth sets people free.
Yeah, that's a beautiful...
Look, Joe, you and I both know. These are 50 years, okay? Now, I'm 64. There's feeding... I didn't know about things were in 13 when I was 13 and 14, other than the war. But these are... I'm not going to say it. You can't contradict that these are the best numbers of our lives.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, we had guns and butter when we were doing these things 50 years ago. And that followed with inflation and recession. I don't see inflation. I don't see recession. 50 years ago, that number was a curse. Now it's a blessing. And you know something, Joe? It doesn't matter whether you hate them or like them. These are real numbers.
You heard it. Just awesome news, isn't it? Financially, awesome news in America. Thank you for listening.